Episode 54.
Or season 2, episode 2.
Okay, well, for whichever way you want to count it.
Yeah. So today was all about Bertie.
Christmas markets and trying to convert Scottie into liking them.
Yeah. We shall find out if I do get converted in the end.
Yeah.
Yes, because Scottie thought it was just about going shopping.
I thought basically it was Arnott's in different countries.
It's about hot dogs and hot chocolate, man.
Yeah,
Big, old hot dogs. We talked about Christmas markets. We talked about the history of Christmas markets.
Yes, the best ones to go to, how much it's going to cost you to get there.
Yeah, you actually did some good research there on how much it costs to get over there. So it might be handy if you're going to a Christmas market.
For everyone's budget. Christmas is for everybody.
Yeah. We found out about Denmark and the fact that there was some fairy tales that were from Denmark, and that we know someone from Denmark.
I learned about Denmark too.
Yeah.
I didn't know someone was from Denmark that is very famous in Tally.
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
And we talked about Tubbin.
Tubbin, that's right, the tubs.
Yeah.
Go on, the tubs. So shall we name the episode?
Yes.
Let's get down to it. So what, John, would you like to throw a name out?
No, go. Leave me last. I have to think.
Okay.
I wanted to go with Tubbin Time or hot chocolate and hot dogs.
I liked Tubbin Time's funny, just because of what it actually was. My suggestion.
Find out.
My suggestion is Christmas markets. Snow way.
Oh, Snow Way.
Snow way.
You want?
I got a chuckle.
Yeah.
I got a laugh.
Yeah. I can't beat that. I think that's it.
Oh, yeah?
I literally cannot think of it.
He won last week as well.
He's so good though. He's
That's because I actually put work into it.
This is no joke.
Yeah, look, he's stealing my stuff now.
No joke is good too.
All right, so episode 54, season 2, episode 2.
Tubbin Time.
It's not Tubbin Time. Don't try and steal it in the last
Time's
minute.
pretty good. I
Damn
agree.
it!
I agree with everything. This is awesome.
Right, is it Tubbin Time?
It has to be. It's Tubbin Time.
No way. Okay, it's Tubbin Time.
Gandalf, eh? Go on, you good thing.
Tubbin Time. Look at my knees.
I'll never get tired of that song. You know that? I do love that song.
I love that song too.
It is. It's awesome.
There's a new version coming soon.
Oh.
Coming soon.
Yeah, you have been teasing it there this evening, but we are refusing to listen to it.
I was outright telling you that I was going to press play
I'm
on
not
it.
listening until the 1st of December.
Well, yeah, our first Christmas podcast will be, you said the 7th of December, is
Yeah,
it?
it's the Wednesday, yeah, because the 1st is Thursday.
Okay, so it'll be the 7th of December.
Just before all
So the
the
7th of
country
December.
people go shopping.
That's like 1 month till now, isn't it? Like exactly 1 month, because 7th today, isn't it?
Oh, is it 4 weeks exactly?
So we can't listen to our music jingle for 4 weeks.
You're going to have to hold off.
So we're technically going to listen to it like 6 hours before the actual people get to listen to it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're excited.
Yeah.
And Scottie's really proud of it, and
It's very good.
really, we probably should have listened to it because you're bursting at the seams to let us hear it.
Maybe we listen to it mid-November or something.
Okay. Maybe a week before or something.
Yeah,
I'll show you.
just in case you do say something racist or something that we kind of we should have listened to it beforehand.
Yeah, you need to vet everything that I do, in fairness. I'm pretty bad about all that stuff.
Well, we're back with episode 54.
Wow, 54.
Episode 54.
Season 2, episode 2, episode 54.
Yeah.
There's so many numbers.
Don't be confusing everybody. It's like a pin code.
Yeah.
Last week was episode 53, Checkmates, where we talked about our trip to Prague,
Yeah,
the
good
do's
trip.
and don'ts, and what you can achieve when you go there. And interestingly enough, Prague pops his head up again this week.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, interesting.
So make sure to rate, like, share, follow, and subscribe wherever you should see the podcast on all the social medias. Because anytime we forget to say that, nothing happens. And every time we say it, somebody likes it.
Really?
Well,
Yeah,
I
so
thought
it's
we should do
important
that
to-
too as well, because we do.
You know, that's good to remind everybody.
Does that really happen? Yeah. That's a thing.
Yeah. So it's important to remind everybody because, like, people are listening to it, and then you say it, and you're like, oh yeah, I'll do that while I'm listening to it.
I always thought that was just a thing that podcasters say.
No, especially at the start, because they still have the phone in their hand. When you get into the podcast, the phone is laid down or it's gone through your Bluetooth speaker or whatever.
Yeah. How do you know if someone is on a podcast? They'll tell you.
They've got to tell you because there's no other way of knowing.
No one will listen to it otherwise.
It's like a vegan.
Oh, you're going in the vegans.
No.
Really?
Isn't that a joke what to say about that?
I'm coming around to that lifestyle. There's some nice ass vegan food.
Yeah?
Ooh, thought I was going to take a different turn there.
There's some nice asses in vegan food.
Yes, there is.
There's some damn good vegan food.
Yeah.
Well, that one
Tasty desserts.
Is it Stella McCarthy, is it? She makes, I think they're vegetarian sausage rolls. I don't think they're vegan.
Right.
Because there is a slight difference, isn't there, in what you can use and what you can't use.
Yeah, yeah.
And they're nice. And she has quarter pounders too. I tried them. But I will not be buying another McPlant. No offense to McDonald's. It just was not for me.
No. Did you try the, is it the veggie burger in Supermax?
No. Oh, they have one now as well.
Delicious. I think it's a bean burger, actually.
Oh, bean burger. Oh,
I heard that won like loads of like vegetarian or vegan awards and stuff like that.
Oh, did it really?
People loved it. Yeah, it's
Those
more
are
than
so good.
those Super Roots. Is it Super Roots? Do you know that do the
Strong Roots.
Oh, Strong Roots.
Yeah.
Sweet potato fries, and they do like a kale and spinach one. Don't like that one, but the beetroot one they do is nice.
That was owned by like a nice Irish chap, and McCain bought him. Right.
Oh,
Right.
well, that's all.
But I think he's
was
still
happy.
involved, but it's just the big company took him over.
Yeah.
Of course, yeah. Who
And
wouldn't
then
say
you
no
lose-
to millions of euro?
Lose your soul then.
Big all week for Irish companies, isn't it?
Like, for Twitter, like
For Twitter, and then the lads from
famous Irish company.
I mean, but the Irish employees of it, and the Stripe lads,
Oh, yeah,
the two
yeah,
Irish
yeah.
fellas.
Yeah,
They're letting that off.
It's madness that it all happened in the same week, wasn't it?
yeah. It's wondered, yeah, because I thought it was on the up and up and up. Never mind.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's
Oh,
what the
damn.
Stripe guys thought as well,
Mm.
but they went too fast, too quickly.
Yeah. So they
Yeah.
hired, what was it, 1,000 too many this time last year.
Yeah.
And interestingly enough, oh no, I don't think I can say that in the podcast. I know someone, I'll not say who it is, but I know someone who was interviewing with them,
Right.
and didn't end up taking the job with them. But luckily they didn't.
Yeah,
'cause
very
they-
smart.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's unfortunate.
I do admire Stripe though. It's a good company.
Yeah,
you
really
know.
cool, yeah.
And they did you see the things going around, like they were comparing Twitter firing people and Stripe firing people?
Mm-hmm.
Did you see what models they put in place for people they were firing?
No.
No.
Beanbags.
Yeah,
From-
get
from Outdoor Living
free
that
bean
I-
bags from Outdoor Living that I to each one.
Sorry, you're fired. Have a seat.
Have a
Here,
bit. Yeah.
here's a bit, and they carried out this big giant bean bag you couldn't even carry. It was over their face. No, what they did was give people like everybody like 4 months' wages.
Oh, right.
Then gave them a rehirement plan, as in they said they'd
This
put
is
them
Stripe
through
now.
Stripe. Yeah, they'd put them through some kind of program that to get them back on the road of being employed
Into any company, not just
into just any company.
Wow,
basically.
very good.
And then also gave a personal reference to each one of them, and recommended somewhere else they could work
No way.
to each employee
And
that
what
they
did
fired.
Twitter do? Send out a GIF?
I don't know whether it was
If even.
I don't know whether it was a joke or not, but one guy said he worked at Twitter and put up an email that he got.
Oh, I seen
Is that a joke?
Oh, it was. Well, I gathered from the comments that it was a joke. Yeah.
What was it? A big picture of Elon Musk, and it's like, guess what? You're fired.
Yeah. And it's from, was it like Molly HR Twitter or
Yeah.
something?
But it was pretty much that. They got an email
Yeah.
saying this
But
is what's happened.
That's like they said like is a number cruncher in like that accounts place, and they're just like, oh, we just have to cut all these people. They don't actually see, oh, well, that's Bob and that's Mary.
Yeah,
or
Bob is
whatever, like.
really important.
Yeah,
like,
it's just
they're
numbers.
yeah, cut off. So how was your weekend, Scotty? Is that the first?
Oh, you did. I was so weird. My mind was like, what? Bertie
That
says this.
took me aback there for a second. What did I do at the weekend? I can't think now. What did I do? I was gigging somewhere. Oh, I was in Tullamore. Yeah, good little spot.
Bridge House?
Bridge House, Tullamore.
Yeah.
Yeah, we never do anywhere else in Tullamore.
Is that an exclusive club? As in, like, if you do Bridge
To
House,
us?
and if you did somewhere else down the road, would Bridge House be like,
Yeah,
Don't do that.
so we've got to deal with all of the palaces. So Palace Navan, Athlone, and Tullamore.
I don't know, they all own the same place.
Same company, yeah. So we
Were they all cinemas?
No, only one, I think.
Oh,
The other two, I don't know. There was always a hotel, wasn't it? The Bridge House
yeah. I seen the Titanic in the palace.
in Navan. Did you?
Yeah.
Interestingly enough, a friend of mine used to be the bar manager there, and he was saying that he is 100% sure that
It's haunted.
that it's haunted.
Oh, class.
Yeah, that he saw and heard things in there.
Ghosts going around looking for the shift.
What? yeah. Actually, I'll not say what I was going to say.
Can you play Tiesto?
Interestingly enough, the alarm went off one night. He was
Yeah.
telling me this only at the weekend. The alarm went off one night. He'd be gone home. It was like 4 or 5 in the morning, maybe even later. And the alarm went off saying that there was activity inside the place. And he went in, He was looking around, trying to see what was going on. No movement whatsoever. Went back downstairs again. He heard a shuffling upstairs. He was like, "Oh,
shivers.
no!" So he went back up the stairs again and was peeked his head up onto the dance floor, and there was someone walking around the dance floor.
Like an actual person.
An actual person.
Just someone that fell asleep in the couch.
Just shuffling. So what he'd done is
Evacuating the dance floor.
he got hammered and he'd snuck into the cloakroom or the coat room, got into the very back. There's like a little cubby hole,
cozy.
and then got in and fell asleep.
Holy shit.
And then woke up at like 4 a.m. and just started shuffling around the place until he set off a few alarms. Fucking Aegis.
Man, but still get the fright of your life when you see that guy walking around.
Yeah, especially because you know the stories about that place, and then you just see someone shuffling around the dance floor at 4 a.m. or 5 a.m.
Crazy.
Scare the crap out of you. So that was
did
my
you do,
weekend.
John?
I did DIY stuff around the
Totally
house.
taken my segment.
Yes. This is awesome. This is actually much more fun.
Is it really?
I feel it's more friendly talking to you, Bert.
Oh, what a dick.
Hmm.
Okay, go on.
You feel like you're listening more. You're actually looking me in the eyes.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Yeah, you know
Scottie just turns around and plays with his iPad.
I'm preparing for the
What are you
next
doing
segment.
weekend, lads? And then goes on like to Instagram and Facebook and stuff.
Yeah, I'm responding to Instagram messages.
Stupid Johnny.
Yeah. What did you do at your weekend,
I
John?
did DIY stuff. Went to the hardware and bought a lot of stuff.
You were saying.
What?
Man,
I gap filled the house. I was looking. I was going around feeling cracks in the walls. Going, is there a breeze coming in here?
Yeah.
Okay, just filled it full of foam.
Cock. Oh, foam, was it?
Expanded foam.
Right.
Every
There's no
fucking
oxygen
hole.
left in the house.
Yeah, those. The wife did say those vents are meant for airflow, but
Those
I just
vents
filled
are
them in
meant for
anyway.
walking. And in the letterbox and stuff, and then all the drains.
Letterbox, yeah. Cat flap, everything.
The DVD slot.
Yeah.
Breeze there.
Is that why the cat was pawing at the
That was.
door?
You have to watch out for that carbon monoxide now. Once you've.
You need a carbon monoxide alarm.
Yeah, get Ronnie Drew to do it for me.
Yeah.
Get a
Um,
little budgie.
So my weekend was that. I played a bit of PlayStation as well. Actually. Like a bad person. Wasted half a day on Sunday playing the PlayStation.
No.
And I'm not like that usually.
Sometimes that's nice though.
What are you
Yeah.
playing?
Call of Duty.
Oh, the new
Call
one.
of Duty.
No, can't afford a new one.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm old now. I have a family to pay for.
Yeah. Okay. The one before that.
Dear Santa.
Yeah, I have the original Warzone, whatever it is.
Very good.
But it's good crack. I enjoyed
Brilliant. I have that one
it.
too.
No regrets.
It's very fun.
No
You have
regrets.
to, I think. I think sometimes you have to take some time and go right. I'm going to be selfish
Yeah.
and just do something for me.
Yeah.
Because you can get overwhelmed with either doing stuff for work or stuff with kids or stuff with sheep, as you do, and you don't take any time for
But I
yourself.
call it like playing PlayStation is a good stress reliever. Like it takes you away into a different world temporarily. You know?
I'm bringing Wrexham to the Premier League. On Wrexham.
Oh, you
In
play
FIFA?
FIFA?
Yeah.
Nice.
Started down in League 2. Took Salford out. Who wants to be down?
Now, is this new FIFA?
Yeah, new FIFA. Yeah.
Now, is it exactly the same as all the other FIFAs? They get me every year.
I'd
God
say the
damn them.
last 3 gameplays were exactly the same. They haven't changed the commentary. Commentary needs updating.
That's ridiculous,
The
isn't it?
gameplay has got a little bit better. The stadiums, so you can customize the stadiums a little bit better with the seats and stuff.
All right.
But this crack of when you go to transfer someone and you go into the boardroom and all that, like basically after the first time you see that, it's like press and hold square, skip. Press and hold square,
Yeah,
skip.
because it's the same thing every single time.
And they're putting
Yeah.
these things in career mode because I'm old school. I'm career mode. I don't play online. And they're putting these little fluff bits in that make no difference to the game at all.
Shouldn't have asked him about FIFA, actually, should I?
Wow.
No.
This is the FIFA segment.
yeah.
On a different note, Gandalf has been released.
I've seen the vid. He galloped.
He galloped. So we were meant to let him out on the 6th.
Is this one of your sheep?
No, the ram.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So we were meant to let him out on the 6th, but like literally the waft of the yos was being blown up the field.
The waft
The
of a
stank.
yo.
And he was
The stank of the sheep.
He
It's like
was
going to the
doing-
palace of a Saturday.
He was doing lengths of the field up against the fence.
No.
And you want to see the track he's wore out. And I said, yes, that fella's going to give himself a heart attack. He'd be no good to us. So we had to let him out. So.
Trusting the midair, was he?
Jesus, he jumped the fence.
So,
How many days early?
We had to put 4 fences in between him and the O's.
No.
Yeah. So you ideally, like, if you time it nice, what to say is in with a bang and out like fools. So that comes from England because it's Guy Fawkes night, I think, on the 6th.
All right.
With the fireworks. So usually they let them out on the 6th and then your lambs will come on the 1st of April
All right.
after that. So in with a bang, out like fools.
And what was your date? 6th.
very good.
No, I had to go the 3rd.
Right.
So there'll be a little couple of days discrepancy. Could come the end of March, but they still could come on the 1st.
It's amazing
of April.
that it's like to the T. It's great. isn't it?
Yeah, well, it was last year. So like, there's 3 tubbed already.
What does that mean?
Um,
You washed them in the bath, like.
No, like
Tubbed.
Gandalf.
Conditioning
Gandalf
them.
serviced them.
Oh,
there's-
right.
there's
What's that
3
called?
Tubbin.
Tubbin.
Yeah.
Jeez.
That's what I'm going to call it from now on.
That's damn right.
I think
I
it's
was
in
tubbing at the weekend.
yeah in England they call like rams tubs.
All right.
Yeah, tubs.
That's a terrible thing to call them.
Boy
I don't
tubs.
know. And
Tubberty. Does it come from Ryan Tubberty? Is that what it's called?
hopefully in 14 days. So he'll be a week this Thursday. So hopefully next Thursday they'll all have green bums.
We all wish for green bums, don't we?
Yeah,
I'd love a green bum.
Yeah.
Tell you, green bums.
Oh, no, wait. What does a green bum mean? That means that the ram's been at you.
Yeah, because
All right.
you put on the harness with the green.
Oh, I want to wear the harness. Can I wear the harness?
You can wear the harness.
You had a green spot on your back yesterday.
All over the side
what
of
was
his
that?
face.
This time of year, never turn your back on a ram.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm going to be watching out for that now. Any green marks on you now when you come in next week.
Well, as you're driving along, you look in fields or yo's, you'll see all different colours on their backs, and you know what's going on.
It's a little marker. I think I saw that in Clarkson's farm, actually. They were doing that with the marker. Very good.
Yeah.
That's class. Will you keep us updated on the riding, will you?
Yeah. So after 2 weeks, I'll change the colour, and then to red. And then in 2 weeks, if there's no red bums, he got them all the first time for play to him.
All right, okay.
Yeah, because that's the cycle.
So
yeah.
does he go at the same ones again? No, or does he know automatically? He's like, nah,
No, he knows.
been there, done that.
He'll go around smelling them.
He's ghosted them already.
So
Moved on.
Hopefully they'll all be done, because if they're not done in the first 2 weeks, then your lambing is stretched out in April, and you want your lambing as compact as possible. Like.
And does he have a technique? Does he like go up and chat to them first at the bar, or does he just like straight in?
He tends to like walk alongside them and give them a little bit of a rub,
All right.
and then they'll, as they're walking along, they'll like go one behind the other.
Oh, shape lining up.
Yeah, and then in there, and then he might walk around with them for a while until
Fair play.
he gets that waft of the other ones.
All right.
And would you like stand in the side of the field with a beatbox and have it up above your shoulders with jazz? And
Smooth jazz.
Barry
Yeah.
White playing over in the
I
field.
want to know what love is.
that would be awesome.
Oh man,
we should do a video of
Can you
that.
take a video of that and actually have that music in the background?
Let's do a TikTok of that actual scene.
Okay, will you take a video of your lambs riding or your sheep
No,
riding?
we're going out there.
Oh, I don't want to go
We're
near
going to have a
that.
beatbox.
I'll try. He's 3 or 4 done, so he's another 4 to go anyway. So.
World's first cocaine bar changes location every month so it stays secret. So a bar that you would normally go and like drink in, but for cocaine. Can you guess what country this is in? Oh, Bertie's just given up. He's like, no.
Colombia.
You're close. Bolivia. And it's on Route 36 in Bolivia, if anyone is interested. And it's like the coca plant? Yeah, coca plant. And apparently it's pretty okay to do over there. When I saw this headline, I don't think it's illegal.
It's not legal.
I don't think it's legal.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's.
But it's just not frowned upon.
Yeah. When I saw this headline, I was shocked to see that there was a bar of cocaine. It's just that's something that you'd see happening here, is it? Cocaine here tends to be like if you hear someone's taking cocaine, it's like, oh no, that's not good. That's not good. Everyone looks down on cocaine, rightfully so. Like.
Yeah.
But it doesn't seem to be that way in South America.
It's obviously different, but sure, it's probably grown over there, so it's probably different. They probably see it as like potatoes or something like we see.
A local product.
Yeah.
Support local.
Yeah. It's like Matty Finnegan down there growing the cocoa again.
It's the Pride of Columbia stamp on the bottom of the package.
It's mad, isn't it?
But it's probably everybody's different in every country. I suppose it's seen differently.
Have you seen someone in a nightclub or out in public taking coke in front of you?
Oh yeah, of course, yeah.
Yeah.
Just go to an Irish wedding, you'll see it.
Really?
Oh Jesus, yeah.
In the
it's more popular than you think.
In the toilets. That's when I see people doing it. It still shocks me. I'm like,
Yeah.
how are you just doing that in public like this?
How can they afford it?
That's the other thing.
It's really awkward if you're at one of those and you have a cold. Because
yeah.
coming out of the toilet.
I used to be fearful of that when I was teaching. If I had like a stiffly nose or if I used to rub my nose, I used to think, oh, people might think that I take coke.
Yeah.
But now,
Just because you're a music teacher?
yeah, well, now because I'm a musician or whatever. But now I'm like, Jesus, they might think I've got COVID.
Yeah.
That's
So
the
you
big
just come
concern.
out going, I was in.
You never know.
Just come out, I was in doing coke, okay?
I just put flour on my face now, just to they assume that I'm doing coke.
Thank God it's not COVID.
It's that the brand? It's like butter. Thank God it's not butter. Thank God it's not COVID. All right, moving on. Let's touch on probably the biggest story of this week, and I think something that we are going to have.
I'm going to flip the table now, depending on what you say next.
The big. We'll have the same opinion on. I think.
Okay.
So Paul Mescal causes outrage by not wearing the poppy on Graham Norton's show. Where do we stand? Nail your colours to the wall, lads.
Yeah, well, it's a British thing.
Yeah.
For the British Army.
Okay, so the argument that I've heard this week is that if wearing the poppy is, and a lot of Irish people do it to commemorate the dead from World War One, the Irish soldiers.
Yeah, well, I understand, like, because they're saying obviously Graham Norton is Irish,
Yeah.
but he's been paid by a UK company.
Yeah, and he lives in the UK and he's there the whole time.
So he's probably more bounded, maybe by contracts or whatever to wear.
Yeah.
But when you're just like, I guess coming on
a visitor,
he's from Kildare and everything. He has nothing to do with anything that happened in Britain, British Army, World War or whatever. Like, why would he wear one?
So if you are, say, from the south and you have nothing to do with anything to do with Britain or nothing to do even with the north, I'm only presuming that he doesn't, but like a lot of people down here don't. But they don't wear the poppy out of protest. Well,
I wouldn't wear it really. I wouldn't not wear it to protest. I would just not wear it because I've nothing to do with me.
Should there be another way to honour the Irish soldiers in World War One?
Maybe a different colour poppy.
A different
like
poppy.
Remembrance Day. Does Ireland not have the Remembrance Day and stuff, or is that just for the Civil War in 1916?
I'm not sure, actually.
I'm sure they're including that.
Look, I'm trying to think. Like, we got it from my point of view. Ireland is a different country than Britain, obviously.
Yeah.
If someone from France went on and didn't wear a poppy, would they be kicking up the same fuss?
No,
probably not. No.
But so why? Like, are the British people kicking up fuss because they still believe that Ireland's part of their own Ireland? Is that why they're kicking up fuss and they're like going Irish in another place? Is that the kind of attitude?
Well, I wonder, would someone from France actually just wear the poppy because that's what's been done?
Well, I don't know. I didn't see anybody, but obviously, as I say once again, the soccer players do.
Thierry Henry. I've seen Thierry Henry wearing the poppy.
But you see, all them, it depends whether they're a guest or they're working.
So
if you're still working for
if he's presenting Sky Sports,
and all that is still a job. You're playing football, you're getting paid in England. I suppose James McLean, he doesn't wear it, but like he's from Derry, like
he's got
he's right in
that,
there with reasons not to wear it, and I think that's still okay, even though he works in the UK, because like it's so close to him. Like
it is okay though, isn't it? Like that, they're his reasons for not wearing the poppy.
Yeah.
I heard someone launching the idea of a white poppy, like a peace poppy or something, just not the red poppy.
Can we not have a green one? No. Why does it have to be a poppy? What's the story of poppies?
I think they were just all over the fields of France.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Look, I think that's it. Just it's there to remember British Armed Forces, and if you're British, you wear it. If you're not British, you don't wear it.
Yeah, because not only that, like obviously those soldiers died in World War One and World War Two, but it's also the ones that died up north during the Troubles. You see,
yeah, it's all them.
In fairness, I think like there was like 50,000 Irish people went and joined the British Army to go fight in the World War One and World War Two, or I don't know the numbers off the top of my head. I didn't research it, didn't know it was a topic. So like you have to give respect to that. I'm glad Irish people went and fought for it. It was important at the time and everything.
It was a different world back then.
Absolutely.
And remember them all right. But I don't think the poppy, even though it's the British Army, they really think about their British regiments and remember them. And I don't think the Irish are included in that anyway.
Yeah, we should just have our own way of remembering.
I think it should be like, because every year there tends to be this thing, be it McLean or someone Irish is getting slated for not wearing the poppy.
But I think it's the same thing. It's just the media, though. I think because I remember, I think Lad Bible put up that, and I think one person commented and go, "I just researched this." One person said, "Why isn't he wearing a poppy?" And nobody else gave a crap. And Lad Bible causes outrage.
Yeah, maybe.
maybe. Yeah,
from what I saw, there was a few comments on Twitter and stuff, and that seems to be about the height of it. I don't know if he's gotten abuse over anything.
Well, what would you rather?
But McLean he's gotten a serious abuse over
because
it.
anything he does. Well, he's done some fairly bad stuff as well, like the history lesson he taught and stuff.
No, I didn't hear about that.
Did you not hear about the history? I don't know whether I should get into it. Basically, he put up an Instagram story once with his two kids, like I think it was 1-year-old and a 4-year-old, I think it was. And a picture of him sitting on the couch wearing a balaclava.
Oh no!
Saying to the kids, "Lesson 1: Irish history."
Oh no!
with a balaclava on his head.
Well, I mean,
so he got in big trouble for that.
Yeah, I can see why. Still,
fairness,
he's got a sense of humour. But
in fairness to Paul Mescal, right? So, would you rather the British giving out to you, or like your Irish people giving out to you?
Yeah, I don't think there's many Irish giving out.
No, if you were one, maybe.
Oh,
Probably
yeah.
wouldn't give.
Yeah,
No,
so
I'm happy
he's
with the
probably going
Brits.
out. They're probably pinned it on him, and he's thinking, "Ooh, I'm just going to put that away."
Yeah. Do you think he would have had one pinned on him or given to him or handed to him?
I'd imagine would have been given to him at the waiting room.
BBC, yeah. Wow, that's it.
Interesting. So just something to keep in mind for when we are eventually interviewed by Graham Norton, or we get on one of those shows that we have to just watch in and around that time. I think maybe we should just avoid interviews around that time.
We'll be on this morning sometime.
Yeah.
With watching Holly.
Maybe we'll just
and
do Irish stuff around this time of year. We'll do the Late Show and stuff. We'll stick.
Yeah,
with it.
we'll do Tubbs. Yeah.
LMFM, local stuff.
Perfect. Sounds great. That is all of my news for today.
I'm totally for it. I'm neutral in this.
I'm totally against it.
Yeah.
So it's up to you to convince me. Today is a journey in convincing me.
Grinch.
It's not about being a Grinch. I love Christmas.
Okay, so you don't like Christmas markets.
Our topic is Christmas markets, by the way.
Oh yes, Christmas markets.
Oh yeah, sorry, Bert. Apologies.
That's okay.
But Scottie, you don't like Christmas markets in general, isn't it?
Well, it's not so much Christmas markets, but just over consumerism in and around Christmas time is my stance.
I have no opinion. I've never been to one properly except for the one in Stephen's Green, which is cat anyway.
Right.
But Bertie, you actually have a passion for Christmas markets. You have travelled the world doing Christmas markets.
I've been to a few Christmas markets, right? And like, you obviously you like food, and you
I
like
do.
food.
I do.
You like drink. You like drink.
Yeah.
That's basically what the Christmas market is. It's loads of different foods, loads of different drinks, people going around with mulled wine in the middle of the day, having the crack.
Sure, we were doing that there last week in Prague.
Yeah.
Mulled wine.
Did we have mulled wine?
And
No, but there was the opportunity.
There was the opportunity there.
and
So that means we
turned
did
it
have
down.
some.
once you're at
Yeah.
the Christmas market, you can use that age-old phrase that comes every Christmas. Feck it, it's Christmas.
Yeah, but is the point of the Christmas market not to buy presents and buy stuff for people? Like,
Okay, so
Is that the
it
idea?
depends, right?
I don't think so. No.
No, it's
No?
not, no. Like if you go to one, say, that are in Europe, there's like local things that you might buy, like little wooden things to hang on your trees or little locally made things.
Right.
But it's not to go do your Christmas shopping or anything.
oh, okay.
This is like the stalls and the stands that are in the square in different cities, and you walk around them. There's loads of different food. There might be ones from different countries there. You can buy like little candles or decorations, or you can buy food and different beers and all that crack. Like,
So I thought it was to buy stuff.
Like
buy,
as in clothes and
just
toys.
Buy, buy shit like
that's
for
just
people.
going to like the shopping centre at Christmas.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was. It was just like
Yeah.
a shopping centre
No,
in
my
another
idea
country.
of Christmas market would be it's stalls of people with homemade buns and
Yeah.
Oh, right, okay.
pretzels,
Yeah.
or like homemade mulled wine, or like
Or crochet stuff that you might make. So basically, it's
hand carved wood
it's
things.
Not, it's none of the like big shops really or anything. Very few of them actually have things. It's all like local. Like you go to the one in Galway and it's like, can't remember the name of the butcher. He's selling burgers. It's the local butcher or whatever. And then there's like Mary from Tuam selling napkins with Happy Christmas on it.
So Scotty, you thought basically Christmas market was fairy house with
Yeah,
bells and whistles.
Yeah, basically, yeah, with mulled wine. Fairy house with mulled wine.
And a load of
basically.
Dublin lads walking around with pints of mulled wine.
2 for a pound. Get your wrapping paper. Yeah, that's exactly what I thought it was. So my opinion has now drastically changed straight away.
This podcast is worth it. This is worth it.
End podcast. Do you have any facts about or the history of Christmas markets?
No.
I've got a fact for you. So do you know when the first Christmas market was? As he turns to his iPad to read what he had researched.
Yes, go on.
So the first Christmas market was held in 1434.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. It's considered to be the first Christmas market.
In Aboy.
And it was in, can you guess where?
Apoy.
That boy,
It wasn't that boy.
right outside the Hill Award when they had that
not,
session.
Not everything was in Atboy. It was in Dresden in Germany.
Oh, go on, Germans.
Yeah, the Germans had the first one. And Christ Child Market is actually what the Christmas market was, or what it's
Selling baby Jesuses.
translated as. Yeah.
Oh.
So would this been the first commercial opportunity of the birth of Jesus?
I don't know, what year was Jesus? 1434 before that, I suppose.
Well, Jesus was,
1,400 years prior to
I
that.
think, isn't that the way it works?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's 2022 years old.
He's getting there, isn't he? He's getting on a bit in years.
He is.
Some by Jesus.
AD, BC, etc.
So yeah, it was a street market that was associated with the celebration of Christmas during the 4 weeks of Advent. There you go. So it was tied to religion, obviously, late Middle Ages. So there you go. That was the first one.
Interesting.
Back a while ago, I thought it was only like 2010.
Yeah.
I thought it was like a hipster thing that just turned up with mustaches and Doc Martens.
Yeah, I don't know when the That's not what I did. I researched the top 5 Christmas markets for 2022.
All right. Well, I just want to tell you a little bit of the history of it. I did a little bit of research
I
on
went
it.
a different angle.
Okay, go on. Show me your angles there, Bertie.
Okay, so as I said, Prague is raising its head again. Yeah. So Prague is actually the 5th best Christmas market.
5th best.
Predicted for 2022.
Second best priest.
I'd hate to be the 5th best at things.
So the first week in December, I priced things. Okay.
Yep.
So now we got a fairly good deal, as it reckons, because we booked it in advance. But Prague is actually quite dear to fly to if you don't do it in advance.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So tickets will range from €480 to €801.
Just for flights.
Yeah.
Good luck.
On the first weekend of December, if you want to go. But then it is good because you get 24 krones currently for €1 if you want to go that way. Yeah, it's best for open air concerts and traditional nativity scenes. Postcard Pretty Prague is perfect for the festive season.
And that would be in the centre of Prague, isn't it? Like where that big centre square is.
Which we zoomed through.
That we zoomed through on scooters.
Yeah.
Yeah, the old town square, where you'll find sheep, goat and a donkey waiting patiently for attention from the earnest tourists.
Old Town. So that would have been across the bridge then.
Old town square, yeah.
So not where we were at all, actually.
No.
That was New Town.
I thought Old Town would have been where the old church was, no?
No, I think Old Town was
the clock and stuff.
It's
across
just
the
side
bridge.
Yeah.
Remember that fancy clock? That was not Old Town.
No,
that was New
newer,
Town.
yeah.
Jesus.
New Town Trim. We only went to Trimshire.
Now, number 4 is Budapest. I know someone who went there, said it was really nice. That was a few years ago though. The airplane tickets, this is between Ryanair and Aer Lingus, €264 or to €387.
Not bad.
It's okay, yeah.
You get 401 Kronian fornits, is it? For €1.
4 nuts.
4 nuts.
Budapest is lovely. It's very nice.
It got ice rinks and Christmas illuminations.
What does that mean?
So they're bigger on the lights and the displays of lights and things that are lit up and stuff.
Yeah.
Christmas laser projections on the basilica itself, and an ice skating rink that circles around a grand Christmas tree. It's a grand Christmas tree.
It is a grand one.
Would you want to be making a bit of money to be going to Christmas markets? Especially at the moment with the old housing crisis and the cost of
as in like the
living.
expendable income that you'd want to have.
Yeah.
I got you covered.
Oh, excellent.
I've got all the options.
Get a
You have
loan
tickets.
from Bank of Ireland.
So number 3 is Berlin in Germany.
Getting a little bit closer to home, yeah.
Yeah, so €282 to €320, depending on what flight you get, how many bags you bring, what time it is all.
It's lovely too.
Yeah, so best for trendy Christmas gifts and tobogganing.
Tobogganing. Nice.
Tobogganing.
Have you ever been tobogganing?
No.
It's delightful.
But I wouldn't have thought that's how you spell it.
A lot of T's, a lot of G's.
Yeah, it's for more modern take on tradition. Arty Berlin has you covered.
Right.
That's number 3.
Go on, keep her limit there. 2 and 1. What have we got?
Number 2 is Salzburg, Austria.
All right.
Okay, so
Never
you're
been there.
as is
It's an underdog.
in Germany. You're back in the Eurozone too. So it's €393 to €572 to fly there.
A little bit more expensive.
First week in December.
Switzerland's very expensive.
Yeah, that's a rich person's
Switzerland
place.
is
Yeah.
expensive, but you're not going there. You're going to Austria, Scotty.
Oh, right. Sorry.
Oh, I knew that. Yeah, you idiot.
That's not what I was talking about anyway. I was just saying that Switzerland was
That's
expensive.
correct,
So,
Nothing to do with what you're saying.
Yeah, correct. Salzburg is expensive, but it's I think they're skiing and stuff there as well. So it's one of those destinations. You can stay in the Gasthof Hotel Doctor with
I love when you say things.
for €396 will cover you for the weekend, Friday night and Saturday night.
So yeah, you're talking the guts of about like €600 there with flights.
And if you're really fancy, you got a couple of dollars to spend. Hotel Salzburg, Salzburg, €1,330.
Right.
Jesus.
Yeah.
That's for two people, is it?
You would want to have the market right outside the bedroom door.
Yeah.
It's best for Christmas carols and ancient traditions.
Right.
The pretty hometown of Mozart and the sound of music comes into its own at Christmas.
Interesting.
Very good.
And then, I was
Number
there.
1 should be exciting.
It is expensive, Salzburg, to be fair, even to be there.
Yeah.
Probably the most cost-effective one on the continent.
Did you know that Switzerland's quite expensive as well? Just so that you know, there was just nothing to do with what we're talking about. Anyway, go on.
Zurich and what's that other place?
Bern? No. Where does Dara Drummer live?
I don't know.
Oh my God! Sorry, Dara.
I know where he lives. Oh.
Come on, dig deep. Is it Bern? Is Bern a place? Is that in Switzerland?
I don't know.
I want to say Bern. Anyway, go on.
Okay, so Cologne in Germany. John has been to Cologne.
I think good that you. I was gonna wait. Kind of gonna say like has to be Cologne. Has to be on this list.
We've all been to Cologne, have we
Now,
not?
Cologne has.
I don't know.
Has
Have you
been in the top 5.
Been in Cologne. You were in Cologne as well, were you not? okay.
It's been in the top 5 for like the last few years, but it's going to be number 1 this year.
Right.
I have been there at the Christmas market. There's actually like 3 different locations of Christmas markets in Cologne.
Right.
And they're just slightly different huts. Similar stuff, but still, it's all good. You can go to the chocolate factory as well if you have an hour to
I can
spare.
imagine, like, there's a big kind of square area in front of the cathedral. Is that where the market is?
Yeah, that's one of them, yeah.
Yeah, it'd be nice there.
It's actually around the side, so it's not directly on the front. You have to just go around to the right hand side. That's where it was when we were there. Flights there are actually reasonable enough. €181 to €316.
Yeah, Cologne's really cheap.
You get a hotel for between 300 and 500. We stayed in the Cologne Marriott Hotel. Very reasonable. A little bit of a walk. You're looking at 20 minutes to the market, but it's €351 for the weekend.
Get your steps in.
Just saying, there's a load of hostels in Cologne, and they're hotel quality, like.
Yeah.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah.
German hostels. I stayed in a hostel in Dusseldorf, like they're quality.
I always stay in
They're
hostels.
like a 3-star hotel.
Yeah, we go twice a year, and it's in a hostel, and it's literally just class.
Really?
It's best for a variety of markets, which is true.
And it's a better buzz. Like when you go downstairs, there's a bar there, and there's like everybody's drinking in the bar. There's pool tables everywhere. The hostels are awesome over there.
What are hostels like in Ireland? Not great.
Not great.
No, you'd want to get you want to get stabbed. You stay in a hostel.
Is it like bunks and then just there's some Rice Krispies there if you want them?
Rooms.
Yeah, double bed bunks.
Yeah.
Oh my god! I only stayed in a bunk or in a hostel once. I think it was with on Paul Carras's stag.
Galway.
Yeah, Galway.
Never stay in a hostel that has carpet on the walls.
Yeah. That was
Fluffy walls.
That was a tough one. So there you go. Right.
What about Copenhagen? I heard that was good.
Very expensive. Very expensive.
Okay, so
very expensive.
Right, okay.
But expensive to get to, and expensive to stay, and expensive to eat.
Would it be as expensive as Switzerland? Because that's really expensive. Did I tell you about Switzerland?
Denmark is up there for expensiveness, to be fair.
I wouldn't like to go to Denmark, to
It's
be
not
honest.
in the top 5.
Really?
It
doesn't sound
been,
Christmassy. Denmark isn't Christmassy.
It might have been in the top 10, but
Like
it
it's
wasn't.
where a load of fairy tales are like from is Denmark.
No way.
Oh.
Yeah.
The Pied Piper fella.
Tell me one fairy tale from Denmark.
Little Mermaid.
She's not from Denmark.
She is, yeah.
Is she?
Yeah.
Oh.
Little Denmark.
Under the sea.
Little Denmark.
As in she's off the coast of Denmark.
Yeah.
The Little Mermaid.
Hansel and Gretel. There's a statue of her in is Copenhagen, Denmark? It is, yeah.
Yeah.
In
It's the capital.
outside of Copenhagen, there's a Little Mermaid statue, and Hansel and Gretel is Denmark,
And Daniel Agger.
Jesus.
and Daniel Agger as well. But
I've never met someone from Denmark before. Did you ever see someone from Denmark touring around Ireland?
You have met someone from Denmark.
Who? You telling me I met someone?
Yeah, you do know someone from Denmark. I'll tell you off the podcast.
Okay. I've been in Copenhagen.
All right.
So I probably met a Denmark person that was serving me tea or something like that.
Can I give you some? This is an expensive ass time of year, isn't it? Like,
Oh, we're finished with Christmas markets.
no. Well, if you've got more,
Well, have we
fascinating facts.
transformed you? Yeah, you love our Christmas markets.
Well,
now.
I don't love them, but like
I'm coming closer to home.
I'd go. Oh, you've got more Irishy type stuff. Oh yeah, that's what I was about to say. I wouldn't go abroad. I don't think.
Okay, well, I have Edinburgh and Manchester.
It's a bit closer, yeah.
They're so Edinburgh, Manchester, and Chester are the top 3 predicted Christmas markets in England for 2022. Or sorry, in Britain, because Edinburgh is obviously in Scotland.
Yeah, good catch there. And would they, in terms of like the Irish markets, would they stand up to
Oh yeah,
those English markets?
They're meant to be quite good. You can get the Manchester for 44 to 110 euro. Edinburgh 130 euro to 188 euro. To 250 to 350 stay, depending on the hotel.
And when are you going to Christmas markets? Is it in the month of December or is it late November?
Most of them start on around the 22nd of November. Some go to like Christmas Eve and finish. Some go to Stephen's Day. Some actually go until the 1st of January.
Jenny Mac.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then of course you have Dublin or Belfast.
Right.
Belfast is meant to be good. I heard about that.
Yeah, I was at Belfast. Belfast is probably the best one on the island of Ireland.
Right. Okay.
You can get there.
You can say in Ireland. That's okay.
Okay, in Ireland.
You own it. It's fine.
I went to Galway. Galway's very small. A few local stands. It's still nice. You still get like nice food.
So what type of stands are you talking here? Is it soap and stuff?
Yeah,
Right.
but I like the food.
Right. Okay.
So I went to the Belfast market in 2019. Went up, parked at the train station. €25. Train to Belfast. 15 minutes walk from the train station at the town hall. We were there for 4 hours. I had the longest hot dog I ever had in my life.
Sorry.
I had
That's
a
what.
ham and cheese toastie that was unbelievable.
Sorry, how much cheese toasty?
And I had some kind of Belfast chicken burger thing. They call it a special thing up there. I don't know what it's called.
Jeez, you ate a lot.
He got done by the
Yeah.
chicken burger thing.
Tell you.
No,
I had a hot
Tourists.
chocolate, I had a muffin, and I had the biggest fucking cookies I ever had in my life.
Really?
Yeah, it was class.
in my laugh.
Yeah.
How
Tell
are you in the shape that you're in? I don't understand it. Where do you put all that food?
Well, it's
He
around.
works it off straight after he eats.
I don't eat there. Like I'm not in. I could be in better shape, but like I'm in all right.
Perfect
No, you're in
shape.
good shape.
You're in amazing
For the
shape.
amount of dessert that you eat, you're in great shape.
But like you look, say if you went and had a few pints, there's a lot of calories in pints.
Yeah, well, I don't really drink
There's
a lot of pints.
208 calories in a pint of beer.
And what say you had the longest hot dog that you consumed there? How many calories are you talking?
I don't know. It had like caramelized onions on it, a little bit of red sauce. It was so long it didn't fit in the bun. So it's from like those
Scotty.
Sorry, man.
those big like barbecue things where they have the big pit in the middle and they just like take the sausage
Yeah.
off and lash it in the bun. It's like, oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So a big old sausage. And so is there more calories in a big old sausage than we're 12 years old than in a pint of beer?
No. But if you were going out for a night and you had 10 beers, it's probably that's like 2,000 something calories. So.
Yeah. Drinkaware.com.
Yeah, but you
Yeah.
pee it all out. Pee all the calories out.
Is that how that works?
Yeah.
I don't think it is.
It is. That's how it works.
I don't know how that. I
To
don't-
finish off, Dublin's Christmas market is around Dublin Castle, and it's back this year, and that's meant to be really nice. I was never at it, so I can't comment.
I was at it, so I can comment.
What do you think of it?
I think I wasn't like exceptionally excited. It was a nice walk around with the other half.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, like you have your woolly hat on, you have gloves, you have a cool jacket on, nice and cozy, and then you get your
Hot chocolate and marshmallows.
we got mulled wine.
Okay.
Ooh, very nice.
And the smell of a Christmas market is stunning.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
The mulled wine is gorgeous, and then there's just lights and stuff like that, and
If
it's a nice walk.
If you brought your kids, would they be bored stupid?
No, because there's so many lights and there's so many like figurines of fake pandas with lights on it. It's a lovely day out, like an evening out.
Some of them have like like activities to do for kids, like slides and.
I think your eyes are going to be opened a bit. I think you have a whole different vision of a Christmas market.
I think
Christmas
the
market
three
is.
of us should get the train to Belfast
Oh God!
and go to the Christmas market in December.
He went for big
I'm
air
on
there,
for it.
didn't he?
I'm on for it. But it's
But we could splash out like podcast money. We can get first class carriage.
Yeah.
We can recline the seat.
see if you get sponsorship.
complimentary orange juice.
Let's get sponsored by the Belfast market.
Where is this
Exactly.
money coming from? I haven't seen any of this money you're talking about.
Check the vault of revenue. It's there, man.
Is that what the minus is for? I thought that was what we were owed. But I think it's more of a spectacular thing rather than someone forcing you to buy stuff.
And obviously, the closer you are to Christmas, the more Christmassy you feel inside.
Yeah, and you look each other in the eyes, and you be like with your mulled wine.
Yeah. When your
And
heart,
your-
when your heart is like sleigh bells instead of beating.
Okay, I'm there with you. Okay.
and a long sausage.
I'll buy into your long sausage story. Have you ever gone ice skating during Christmas time?
Yes.
We go in Lithuania all the time. I've never gone ice skating in Ireland.
So you've been ice skating though?
Yes.
Have you fallen on your arse and nearly broken it a million times?
Sarah had to carry me around. I can't. But I suppose it's like everything else. Yeah, it takes practice. Like I can rollerblade. Rollerblading is not like ice skating.
No, yeah,
not
totally
at all.
different.
No. I thought because I was able to do that, then I might be able to do it. No.
Not
Yeah.
at all.
I have a fear of my life falling while ice skating. It doesn't matter about banging the bum. It's the fingers getting sliced off by someone behind you.
They're not
Because
that
you
sharp.
put your feet down.
They're not that sharp. I don't think they're that sharp.
Then you haven't been ice skating.
I have.
These are sharpened like blades to
Just
make you go faster.
before you go on the ice, like
Basically, yeah.
Oh
Then you
yeah.
have people
Okay.
doing the flying lotus in the middle of the place.
The mighty ducks going
I
down
don't
the
know,
side.
in the Lithuanian ones, they are they're born with ice skates. Lithuanians,
Really?
all their lakes
They like
freeze
hockey?
up, so they just go ice skating on lakes.
They like hockey too.
Hockey's one of their biggest sports, like GAA.
Yeah.
Hockey and basketball is their biggest sports.
How does your wife deal with not being able to ice skate whenever she wants?
Oh, she struggles really bad.
I said she's majestic as
Our
fuck.
floors are destroyed from
The scratches.
Yeah, she cleans the floor, waxes the hell out of it, and then just skates around and it scrapes the hell out of it. But no, when like the kids love it and everything, they go ice skating whenever we go over.
So good with the little holding the little penguins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Is Ignata really annoyed? It's like, you are half Lithuanian and you can't skate.
Basically, yeah. She's like, she expects them just to skate straight away.
Yeah.
Like,
they were born on the
You're
ice.
Lithuanian. You're Lithuanian. Why can't you skate?
Did she request an ice rink in the hospital when she was giving birth?
No, I talked her out of it.
All right, that's probably wise.
It was awkward.
I have a friend who was working. Remember the ice rink that came to Navan over? I think it was Christmas 3 or 4 years ago.
Oh yeah, would you just put up the tent and just make one?
Yeah, it was like a tent, and they brought the
Like the one up
thing
in
in.
Blanche.
Yeah.
Why not?
Have I been to that one? I have been to that one.
It
Yeah.
is dangerous.
Yeah, it's very
Because
dangerous.
it's Blanche.
Yeah.
It's terribly
Yeah,
insane.
you get mugged on the ice. But he couldn't ice skate before he started, and he started to learn how to ice skate. He was doing, I don't know what he was doing there. He was dressed as Santa, skating around the place and taking care of people. So he worked there for the duration of over Christmas into January, and he lost, I think it was something like 2 stone,
No way.
just ice skating every day.
It is
Wow.
tough trying to keep the balance though.
Physically, like
It's core strength, like.
it just completely transformed him.
There's like a thing where it's like a slight lean or something that you have to be leaning forward on the strokes or something.
What's that called? Micro movements, is it?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
in the muscles.
It's like reversing.
But
It's little movements.
He said the amount of, like, he'd be wrecked at the end of a day because he was just constantly skating around the place and going from side to side.
Yeah,
And
so you have to keep the core tight and everything, up
Yeah.
straight and stuff.
And going like left and right and left and right.
I'd love to try and play ice hockey.
yeah, that'd be cool.
I'll have a go at that. Obviously, learn how to skate first.
I had a Mighty Ducks jersey when I was younger.
The Mighty Ducks are awesome.
It's that time, you know the name. It's the reason we all came. Find the words that are the same. It's that time to play the waffle game.
Ready? Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Ooh. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. What was that?
Thumbs up, beat scissors.
Okay. Actually, I'll give you that one. I'll give you the thumbs up. Right, you won. Go on.
That video on TikTok actually got a lot of likes. He's trying to figure that out.
We have a lot of rock, paper, scissors fans out there.
What's this joke?
So I got a new cover for my phone, and you can do this with it. Look, do that there, and you can hold it like that.
Oh, that's cooler than the mother yokes.
Very
'cause At least
cool.
it goes flat.
But you can do this as well, and like hang it on things,
Oh, cool.
which is quite cool. Yeah. Nice
Oh,
little
nice.
yoke.
You're officially old.
Yeah, I am. Yeah.
No, not until you get the one that opens up.
Oh, the other way?
Yeah. Do you know, like the book,
Oh, yeah.
the cover?
They're awful big, those yokes.
Right, who won that? Who's going first?
I won.
John won with a thumbs up for
Okay.
some reason.
A or B?
A.
Okay.
Number
so,
one.
Scotty, give me 36 on the clock.
Okay, I just have to find my clock now. Hold on. There it is. Stopwatch. Okay, I'm ready to go.
Okay, John, can you name
Oh,
in 30 seconds Will Ferrell movies?
Okay. Elf. Daddy's Home.
Is that a thing? Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Bad Santa. No.
No.
What's that one where damn it, I know loads of Will Ferrell movies.
It's a great movie though, by the way. Bad Santa.
Hot Chicks. Date Night. Road Trip. Daddy's Home 2. Oh man.
You love that one.
What's the most
1 second.
What's the one he's famous
Oh,
in?
you're done.
I can't believe it. I'm the
Anchorman.
biggest Will Ferrell
Jesus.
fan ever.
Anchorman, man.
Anchorman, yes.
Okay,
Oh,
30 seconds
man.
on the clock, John.
Oh, this is going to be horrific. If you think that was bad, this is going to be terrible.
It's
All right.
amazing how this thing can.
It just wipes your brain, doesn't
wipes
it?
your brain.
Ridiculous. Right, I'm ready to go.
Okay, in 30 seconds. Right.
Close
Okay,
my eyes.
Scotty,
Yep.
in 30 seconds, can you name Paul Rudd movies?
Ah, Jesus. What was the one about the pregnancy?
I can't tell you.
You know it though. With
Yeah?
yeah.
Get stuck on one.
That's the only one I know. Ant-Man. 1, 2, 3. Friends, the movie. 50 First Dates, is that one? Paul Rudd, what else have you been in?
Out of here.
What was the one with the pregnancy?
Hey, we'll get to that.
Oh, it's there. God damn it.
Okay, so back to John.
Knocked
right?
up.
Knocked up. Great movie.
Will Ferrell movies, Eurovision Song Contest, The Story of Fire Saga.
Oh, I haven't seen that. Is it good?
Yeah, ding dong.
Is it good?
Oh yeah, it's funny. Yeah.
Have
Great movie, actually.
Have you
Eurovision.
seen the trailer for the new one with him and Ryan Reynolds?
Yeah.
So
No, not yet.
Yeah,
good.
It's spirited, isn't that what's going on?
Yeah.
Haven't seen it.
Oh, it's great.
We had Daddy's Home.
Yep.
The other guys.
Yeah, or the Rock.
Step Brothers,
Oh, Step Brothers is a classic.
So angry at myself.
and Anchorman. Any of the Anchormans.
Step Brothers. That
Step
so
Brothers.
much room for
Okay.
activities.
Too much room for activities.
So,
we play power tools. Dale, no power tools.
Wipe my balls in
I'm
your
done
drum kit.
anyway.
Paul Rudd movies.
Oh man.
The Avengers.
Yeah. But
Um,
Ant-Man obviously is there.
Yeah, Ant-Man the movie. But then he
As
was-
well as the Avengers.
I was trying to be nice.
Yeah.
This is 40.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Steve Carell.
I love you, man.
Never heard of it.
Yeah, great movie.
Is it good?
You have to watch that movie.
All right, okay.
You have to watch that movie.
Oh,
I like
one
stuff
of the,
with Paul
one
Rudd.
of the
And,
best.
Forgetting Sarah Marshall.
Oh right, that was him.
Hmm.
Yeah, he was in that. He was the surf instructor. You know, oh, the weather outside is weather.
I haven't seen it.
And he was depressed
Oh.
or something, wasn't
You
he?
sound like you're from London.
Yeah. Okay, so what was that? One each.
One each, yeah.
Oh, was it?
sake.
Class. I thought I'd lost convincingly.
No, draw match.
Well,
Feck's sake, this is our third draw match in a row.
does there have to be a tiebreak? And we just shout the answer.
Oh, okay.
You won. You win every tiebreak. This
I
is
know. I
unfair.
love the tie breaks.
I'd rather just draw.
It seems to always be about Eamon De Valera for some reason. I don't know why. No matter what the question is, I always just shout Eamon De Valera.
I might just shout, I'm going to shout 1922 to be the right answer. Michael Collins.
All right, here we go.
Okay, earlier in our top 5 Christmas markets, what was number 3?
Ah, Jesus.
Salzburg.
Was that right?
No.
Oh, he's got a chance.
Am I not allowed to shout now anymore? Because I've already answered wrong.
No, keep going.
Budapest.
No.
Copenhagen.
No.
Berlin.
Yes.
Hey!
No!
Eamon De Valera. Yeah. Awesome.
On the Dev.
We really weren't listening during
No,
the
we
Christmas
were
market thing. Talking about Christmas and Christmas presents and all that type of stuff. Did you know that the Statue of Liberty was a Christmas present in 1886? That's right. So France gifted the Green Beauty to the United States during Christmas time, and she's considered the largest Christmas present ever.
Oh.
Isn't that interesting?
That's cool.
Check out my big Christmas present.
You probably should have kept that for the Christmas present episode.
Nah, we're getting Christmassy. I'll have more ones. Have you got a joke?
I have a quote. I have a fact about Robbie Kennedy.
Okay, let me tell you my last Shellbomb man.
You should check out Chooses Chuckles on Instagram and TikTok. We put up one today.
That's right. That was a good one actually. I
Yeah, I
laughed.
couldn't get the volume of my thing up though.
Oh really?
Yeah, I didn't have the right things to do it on the computer.
I'll help you get it up
I,
next time.
I needed my laptop.
So, have you ever heard of the term "batshit crazy"?
Yes, I've heard about it.
Batshit crazy
Yeah,
is a term.
plenty of.
Do you know where that term came from?
Something to do with batshit.
It exactly is. So, post World War II, a lot of fertilizer wouldn't have been made with like chemicals and stuff. It was made naturally, and guano, which is batshit, was worth a ton of money.
No way.
Because fertilizer was made out of it.
Yeah.
So there was like wars and stuff fought over
Batshit.
and that people were considered to be batshit crazy.
That's crazy.
And because they're small, I assume they don't shit out a lot at the time. So you need a lot of bats to make fertilizer.
Well, usually there is a lot of bats in one area. They they group together in like
But
caves
like
and
cows
stuff.
have big poops.
Yeah, but there's tons of bats. Like there's not as many cows in one area. You know what I mean? There's lots of bats in one area.
Interesting.
So there you go. Batshit crazy.
Yeah.
There you go. Okay, John.
Oh, the Robbie Kennedy fact.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's do it, man.
Did you know Robbie Kennedy, the Robbie Kennedy, he can actually slam a revolving door?